This is going to be a fairly quick review. It's on the OEM chute blocker for this Kubota Z781. I'm going to cut to the chase and tell you right off the bat, when the chute blocker works, it's great. It's really nice. But it doesn't work for long. I've repaired this thing, I can't tell you how many times, probably at least half a dozen times in the last 6 months. And what happens, if you look at this thing, first of all, it sticks kind of way out. It's got this mounting plate on it that kind of gives you, it pulls out probably a good 2 inches of extra space from your grass chute. So that's, I guess, problem number one, if space is an issue. But the other problem is this plate is real thin. There's not a whole lot to it. So it bends really easy. And if this thing gets bent or warped at all, the whole chute blocker just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. And as far as the design functionality, it's great. I mean, it comes up, it latches onto your handle. So it's really easy just to pull it and close your chute. And then you just hit, I'm trying to not to make y'all motion sick. And then you just pull the black handle right here and it'll open it right back up. It's supposed to, but as you can see, this one I actually have to push on this to get it to open, and you're not supposed to have to. The reason I keep having so many problems is because when you are cutting, and if your grass flap, it doesn't matter if it's opened or closed, if this thing sticks out right here, this plate, and of course this is sticking out as well, and it doesn't go all the way vertical, so it's hanging down to catch onto something. But if you're down in a ditch on an angle and you're cutting, or if you just get too close to something, for me it's always because I'm on an angle, kind of cutting inclines, and this might get down close to the ground, and any pressure on this bends it. And once this bends, this little ear mount right here bends as well, and it knocks this whole plate up here out of alignment, which then means this chute blocker doesn't, it's rubbing on it really hard, and it no longer opens and closes the way it should. And here we are again, that's as far as this chute blocker will close now. Again, I've fixed this numerous times. So I've been really happy with grass flap. That's what I have on my Kubota stand-on back there. It's been a really good, I love it. It's foot controlled, and I'm gonna try to, they don't make one specifically for this mower as far as like a no drill mount, but they do have one on their website that says it's compatible with this one. So I ordered it, and I'm gonna get it put on here. Hopefully it takes up less room, doesn't stick out so far, and I assume it's gonna work like the other one, and it will actually be a vertical opening when it's open, instead of being horizontal like this and sticking out an extra 5 inches or whatever that is in addition to this. So probably a 6 or 7 inch extension out the side of your deck, which is already 60 inches. So so this is really pushing it far out. Again, not a problem for me. My trailer's plenty wide enough. It's not a big deal, but it's pain because you have to be careful not to leave this open when you're doing things. Like when you're loading on the trailer, you always want to have it closed. You don't want to accidentally catch this because, again, it's not super sturdy. It's not very thick. I can just grab this with my hand and bend it. So if you're looking for a chute blocker for one of these Kubotas, I'm going to recommend you not buy the factory one. Even though they're not priced outrageous, they're really no more expensive than the aftermarket. And of course, I like having OEM whenever I can. It's built for this machine, but in this case, I'm going to advise you to pass and go with the aftermarket. And once I get the chute blocker or the grass flap installed, then I will come back and do another. I might even do an installation video. I haven't seen one for these Kubotas yet, so we'll see how that one works and take it from there. So until the next video.